My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of 21 Jump Street. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I remember back when this movie was announced, I couldn't have cared less about it. Some sort of remake, reboot, spin off of an old 80s cop show, just not my thing at all. But Phil Lord and Chris Miller always find ways to make movies that shouldn't work. And they just fully delivered here. And I'll say it, this movie is a modern comedy classic. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And I don't know if this is Jonah Hill's best performance or not. Like, there's also The Wolf of Wall Street, Superbad, 22 Jump Street, but this is definitely one of his best performances. Like, Jonah Hill carries this movie so incredibly well. He brings plenty of personality and energy to his character. He's likable even when he's not, and he is just so damn funny. Like that scene where he's on the drug and he's singing as Peter Pan, it's just truly a wonderful moment. So Jonah Hill definitely stands out here, but this is Channing Tatum's best performance. Actually, it's this one or 22 Jump Street. He's just so fantastic in these movies. He plays the dumb jock so incredibly well, but he does bring a level of sincerity to this character. He's truly hilarious, and I like how he showcases his character arc. Just these two leads do a phenomenal job. We've also got Dave Franco, who is kind of the villain, but he's still likable, and you understand why Schmidt wants to be friends with him, and I thought he just truly brought this character to life. We've got Brie Larson, who gives one of her best performances here. She is funny and charming and likable, and she just truly stands out. We've got Rob Riggle, who is barely in this movie, but he's so funny. Ice Cube isn't in this movie as much as the sequel, but he still brings so much energy and personality to his character that he leaves quite the impression. We've got Dax Flame, who, by the way, is so hilarious. Like, his Instagram and YouTube videos crack me up every single time. And it's so nice to see him in a movie like this. I wish he would get back into acting. He has something truly unique about him, but he's a great supporting character. He could have been really forgettable, but his performance elevates this character in every sense. We've got Ellie Kemper, who's barely in this movie, but she still stands out as the teacher who's got a giant crush on Jinko. Nick Offerman is barely in this movie, but his comedic delivery is still fantastic. Chris Parnell's pretty funny as well, and Johnny Depp's in this movie for a bit. Dakota Johnson's in this movie for a little bit. She plays one of the other undercover agents. And yeah, like, this movie's got quite the stacked cast, and everybody delivers. But the reason this movie is as good as it is, it's because it's hilarious. Like, this movie, from beginning to end, is just filled with great comedy. I love the opening bust Janko doesn't remember the Miranda rights, so he just starts dry humping the guy. It's so funny. The drug trip scene is also hilarious. The car chase in this movie is one of my favorite car chases of all time because it's so funny how Janko and Schmidt are fighting for control over the vehicle, and then they keep getting stuck in traffic, so they keep stealing new vehicles. And then there's all these situations where you think a big explosion's going to happen, and it just never does until the least expected moment creates that. Just really smart writing there. And the Peter Pan fight scene on stage is also hilarious. So like, this movie delivers on the laughs. I also think this movie is very smartly written. Like, I love how this movie takes a look at societal norms and looks at what's popular, what's not, and how that changes over time. And I love how Schmidt and Janko fits into very cliche character types, and they end up reversing situations, and it's just a very well done element of this movie. I like how Schmidt throughout the movie also gets more confident. I like how Janko gets more smart, and their friendship is actually quite heartfelt. There is a level of sincerity to this movie, and that's one reason why it works so well. But I also just love everything that Schmidt is going through. He was unpopular and lacked any bit of confidence throughout school, and now he's back and he fits in. He feels like he belongs for the first time in his life. He genuinely falls for someone. He has a real friend. And you understand the struggle that this character is going through to follow through on his mission. So I really do love the script here. I really do love the story being told and the character work present. The movie is also incredibly well directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller. It definitely reminds me of Hot Fuzz at times in the best possible way. Like how you think police work would be so exciting, and sometimes it's not. There's plenty of style and personality on display. The movie is well shot, it's well edited, it flies by, it's an incredibly well-paced movie, and the song choices work for the scenes that they're present in. So this movie just lands for me in every way. Like, there's heart, there's humor, there's a great story, it's smart, great character work, well acted, well written, well directed. What's not to love about this movie? This could have been a really generic, forgettable movie like Chips, that Dax Shepard movie, but instead it's a loved comedy classic. This movie just blew away every expectation that anybody could have had about it, and I truly think it's a gem. So I'm giving 21 Jump Street a 9 out of 10. I also love how the scene with Nick Offerman at the beginning is so self-aware. Like, Phil Lord and Chris Miller really do deserve more credit. They're some of the best creatives in Hollywood today. But 21 Jump Street, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.